This is a video guide for Standard E TB Ferron ELISA and tube. TB Ferron tube is consistent of nil tube, TB antigen tube, and mitogen tube. Take out the TB Ferron tube at a room temperature for 15 to 30 minutes before using. For each patient, collect 1 milliliter of blood by venipuncture into each of the TB Ferron tubes. Blood can be collected directly into TB Ferron tubes or can be collected in a heparin tube and then transferred to each of the TB Ferron tubes. Immediately after filling the tubes, shake them 10 times gently, or use a roller mixer to make sure that the entire inner surface of the tube is coated with blood. Following filling and shaking, the tubes should be incubated at 37 degrees Celsius, plus or minus 1 degree Celsius, for 16 to 24 hours as soon as possible, and within 16 hours of collection. During the incubation, the tubes should be upright. After incubation of the tubes at 37 degrees Celsius, harvest plasma by centrifuging tubes for 15 minutes at 2200 to 2300 times RCF. Standard E TB Ferron ELISA is consistent of antibody-coated plate, plate sealer, 251X concentrated enzyme conjugate, standards, ELISA diluent, TMB substrate, stop solution, 20X concentrated wash buffer, and instruction for use. For preparation of standard solution, labeling S1, S2, S3, S4 on empty tubes, respectively. Prepare the reconstituted standards by adding 0.5 milliliters of distilled or deionized water per 1 vial of standards. Add 300 microliters of ELISA diluent to each labeled tube. Add 100 microliters of reconstituted standards to S1 tube and mix thoroughly. Transfer 100 microliters from S1 tube to S2 tube and mix thoroughly. Transfer 100 microliters from S2 tube to S3 tube and mix thoroughly. In terms of S4 tube, ELISA diluent alone serves as the zero standard. Making working detector solution. To prepare this, enzyme conjugate should be diluted 1 to 250 with ELISA diluent. After making working detector solution, add 50 microliters of prepared solution to the required microplate wells using a multi-channel pipette. Add 50 microliters of each standards 1 to 4 in duplicate, and add 50 microliters of plasma samples to appropriate wells. Lightly beat the frame of microplate to mix well. Cover the plate wells with the enclosed plate sealer and incubate at 37 plus or minus 1 degree Celsius for 1 hour. The specimen reacts when interferon gamma enzyme conjugate binds to capture antibodies. Remove solutions from the wells and wash wells with 350 microliters of working strength wash buffer for at least 5 times. Working strength wash buffer can be prepared by diluting 1 part 20X concentrated wash buffer with 19 parts distilled or deionized water. After washing completed, tap plates face down on absorbent, low-lint towel to remove residual wash buffer. Add 100 microliters of TMB substrate into each of the wells and incubate for 30 minutes in the dark. Add 100 microliters of stop solution into each of the wells in the same order and at approximately same speed as the TMB substrate in step 6. Read the absorbance values of the wells at 450 nanometers in a ELISA plate reader right after from the end of assay, within 30 minutes. After completing the ELISA test results can be analyzed by using ELISA report software provided from SD Biosensor. The software performs a quality control assessment of the TB Ferron ELISA, generates a standard curve, and provides a test result in both interferon gamma concentration, and a qualitative result for each sample.